Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit, Infinite Gratitude, Gemini, and all of my Gemini placements. This is your reading. Spirit, any and all messages for Gemini. There's a battle, there's a war. This could be spiritual warfare. And I see all hands on deck, Gemini. Also, I'm channeling a message here that you're picking up the slack of someone else. You're picking up the slack of someone, and it's very uncomfortable. It's very enraging, frustrating that you're picking up the slack of this person, or you're cleaning up behind, you feel like you're cleaning up behind someone, or you have to pick up the slack. No matter how uncomfortable and frustrating that is for you, it's empowering you. So you're going from the Three of Wands to the Eight of Wands because you're picking up the slack. And what I'm also channeling here is you don't really seem to have a choice when it comes to whether or not you want to pick up the slack or not. Of course, you don't want to pick up the slack or clean up after someone, but this is empowering you. This says a lot about you. In your mind, you don't have a choice. You're not going to let things fall by the wayside. You're not going to let disorder take over your household or your life. If this person is in your inner circle, you're not going to allow certain things to exist in your space. And you will pick up the slack if you have to, if that means maintaining order or cleanliness or security. So it's like you could just not deal with it or not pick up the slack, but it would cause some level of chaos in your life, and you're not settling for that. You're not accepting that. You will be rewarded greatly for your efforts here to help out somebody, because really you're helping this person out indirectly. You're doing this for your own peace, but you're helping this person, and you'll be rewarded for that. Like, not only are you going to maintain the peace that you are trying to create, but you'll be rewarded in addition to your peace. Some sort of message, good news is coming your way. Wish fulfillment is coming your way, Gemini. You're going to get the results that you want out of a situation, or you're going to get good news, or you're going to get some sort of approval. Because you've been picking up the slack here. And it could be of one person or multiple people that you're picking up the slack. Like, you're picking up the slack of multiple people, and it's not fun. It's not easy. It's not like you're just so strong and you're just so capable that you can just do it all, Gemini. This is coming off as really inconvenient for you. This is challenging for you because this is someone else's job here that you've had to pick up the slack. So you aren't equipped to do certain things, but you're learning so you can make sure that it's completed. And it's challenging. because you're not trained to do something or you're not equipped to do something, but there's no one willing or available to do it other than you, and the job needs to get done. So you're learning new skills in addition to what you've already been assigned, and whatever it is that you're responsible for. In addition to that, you're picking up the slack of someone else, and it's forcing you to learn new skills that you never really had the intention to learn. But hey, just trying to keep our perspective as high vibrational as possible. I don't want to necessarily use the word positive. You're being rewarded greatly for picking up the slack. You're getting some sort of wish fulfillment. Something's going your way here. Or you're speeding up the process. Something is like moving quickly or moving faster. Or you're getting results faster because you've been picking up the slack. I have a vision of your wish fulfillment following you. Now that is interesting to me, Gemini, because usually it's you trying to achieve something that's like in the far off distance. But with the work that you've been putting in, it's almost like your dream is chasing after you, like, don't forget me. Wait, hold on. It's almost like the fulfillment that you might have dreamt of or wished for or chased after is chasing after you. Some sort of reward is trailing behind you. So you're like putting in the work and you have like a dream come true, but it's like at the back, it's in the back of your head, it's on the back burner somewhere, and it's trying to catch up to you, or it's trailing behind you, or it's running after you. So it's not you running after the dream or the goal. It's almost like something that's really important to you is chasing after you, trying to remind you that it's there. But you're so focused on just, thank you, Spirit, you're focused on picking up the slack. Gemini, you've been picking up the slack and it's really frustrating. I see a vision of you really focused, like your mind is churning, your brain is churning. You're thinking like, how am I going to juggle this and this? All of a sudden I'm responsible for these things and I still have to take care of my responsibilities, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do it all, how you're going to make it work, how you're going to like take care of yourself all at once. And then it's like wish fulfillment is trailing behind you. A dream come true is chasing after you, trying to get your attention, trying to remind you that it's there, that it's real. Like, did you forget about me? And you turn around and it's like, of course not. Come on. Like, go just hurry, like, catch up. It's crazy, Gemini. Oh my goodness. It's like you're way ahead of the game here, or like you're just, thank you, Spirit, you're way ahead. You're way ahead of your own path. Like, I don't know how to put that. There's someone or something really excited to be on your trail with you. There's someone who's really excited to be invited, and this is someone that you want to work with, or this is someone that you want to join forces with. And maybe for years or for a long time, you always had goals of like, one day I'm going to work with this person, I'm going to work alongside this person. And I see this person like asking you for a job or trying to get your attention. And it's not like you forgot about them or you forgot about that dream or that goal of working alongside them or joining forces with them. It's just like they appear and it's like they need to catch up with you, but you're not slowing down for anybody. This person's just really happy that thank you, Spirit. This person is really happy that they have the ability to catch up to you, that they're not forgotten about. Someone's really happy that you never forgot about them and that they're they're right behind you and that they can catch up and they can work alongside you, or they can partner up with you, or they can be in union with you. And of course, with this person catching up with you, working alongside you, I see you guys being a really great team together, working as a team and getting a lot accomplished. Yeah, I see this person like, don't, where are you going? Like, now we're talking. Tell me more, Spirit, infinite gratitudes. Gemini. Any and all messages for Gemini, Spirit. I see a huge relief, a huge break, because, like I said, you've been picking up the slack, and this has been really frustrating, or this is like really challenging. And finally, there's someone or something or some sort of circumstance that finally arrives that makes things so much easier, that takes a load off. With the death card in reverse, I feel like having this team effort or having this spouse or this partner of some sort really takes the stress or the burden away from your situation or out of your situation and creates like a certain level of relief, especially with the Ten of Wands coming through. After the Ten of Wands, the death in reverse, it's like a huge relief. And it's not like you're so relieved. It's a relief. Okay. This gotta make sense. I'm picturing you just like still mad though. Like it's a huge relief. It is. But a part of you is not 100% content. Like, why did I have to go through that? Why did I have to take on so many responsibilities? It's almost like you got everybody on your back, or you're carrying the whole team, or to that, something to that degree, where like you've just had to like exert yourself to keep yourself going and to keep your just to keep things going in your life. So it's like you have this huge relief, but it's like there's some bitterness there, or there's some resentment there, Gemini, where you're just like, why did I have to carry everybody on my back? Why did I have to carry the team? It's not like I'm strong. It's not like I have it like that. I really don't. Gemini, speaking as you, it's like, it's not like this isn't making me sick or making me lose weight or making me mentally ill. Like, this has taken a toll on my mental health. This has taken a toll on my physical well-being. This is taking a toll on my wellness. It's not like I am superhuman. So there's this relief, but you're having to like recover from picking up the slack, carrying the team on your back, and it is not good. It's not good. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I see this energy where people are just like listening to you and looking at you, like wondering, number one, how did you even do it? But I'm glad that you're speaking up for yourself, Gemini, and making it clear that this has taken a toll on my mental health, my physical well-being, my overall wellness. This is making me ill. You know, I've lost weight, or I've reverted to old habits. I had to like deal with all this crap. Gemini's speaking up for you're speaking up for yourself, Gemini, and I hear like the people around you, or the people who you've been picking up slack for, like taken aback and bewildered. Like they're not being defensive, but they're bewildered. And I don't know if they had this false interpretation of you that you're like superhuman, or that you can handle everything, or that you can take on everybody's job, and like you're just this super strong person who doesn't get tired, who doesn't need help, or da da da. So there's people, or there's someone bewildered and taken aback by you, making yourself clear that this isn't right, that something isn't okay. I feel like this person is, I don't know, Spirit, tell me more about the Emperor in reverse. This could be your spouse. You might be cleaning up after your spouse, or picking up the slack. Maybe your spouse is injured, or you're dealing with someone or a situation that's unfair, and you've just been under more stress than usual. Spirit, tell me more. What's going on? Why is the Emperor in reverse? And somebody's like going through financial hardship. So you could be dealing with someone who's going through like a hard time financially, or they might have taken a loss materialistically, and you've been picking up the slack or working more hours or what have you, and you're doing it because it's like necessary, but it's burdening some nonetheless. And it's not like you're trying to put this person down for taking this loss or having these challenges or difficulties. It's just simply burdensome, and you are not feeling well after that, or you're not happy with the situation. A financial loss with the Two of Pentacles in upright position. I feel like somebody is not doing well, or they took a loss, or like, you know, they quit their job to start a business, and you're trying to support them, and it's just taking a toll on you, Gemini. I feel like this person is trying to catch up, trying to get ahead, because I don't think this person wants to be a burden to you at all. And that's why they're like listening to you. I see them paying attention. It's almost like, yeah, they're just, they only can really just listen, or be there, or be present. And this is after the relief. This is after the job is done. This is after you get through like the really rough part of some sort of process, or like a really unstable season or chapter, and you're like recovering from that. Tell me more, Spirit. It's financial. Someone's just not doing well financially, or someone's just taking a loss, having a hard time. They're trying to get it together. They like there's something that's just not going well at all. It's taking a toll on everyone, not just you, Gemini. I feel like this person is really grateful for you because it's like they wouldn't even be, able to take care of themselves if it wasn't for you picking up the slack. Like you make it possible for this person to get by or something. Seven of Swords in upright position. Like this person wants to make it up to you in some way. Like they're hoping that they can make it up to you, or they're thinking of ways that they can make it up to you, or help you feel better. So, Ray, tell me more about the Ten of Wands and the Death card in reverse. What's there that I am picking up on? There's something more. There's more to the story. It's like somebody slipped and fell. Like somebody slipped and fell. Like they were trying to do something and then they slipped and fell. So what I'm picking up on is like whatever fulfillment that you were maybe chasing after, it could have been like a particular union or some sort of end goal or outcome. It's no longer what you thought it was, but you still accept it after everything that you've been through, or after this toll has been taken on you. It's like you don't see something the same way, but you still accept it for what it is. I see like a switching of roles here where you have now become someone else's end goal or outcome. And it's in alignment because at one point, maybe this person didn't notice you and you noticed them, or no. At one point, maybe you noticed someone who didn't notice you. But what I'm getting here is that you're so busy, the person that you notice now is noticing you and you're not noticing them. And that's why I see this person or this desired outcome trailing behind you. Like, oh yeah, like Gemini, you're like recognizing this person, and you're like recognizing this dream come true. Like, yeah, I always did want that. Like, I see you in your bag. Like, I just went through the worst shift or the worst stress. And then it's like, oh wow, like I always wanted that. And it's right here. Or it was there this whole time and I didn't even notice. And maybe in the past, you would have like freaked out, got super excited, like OMG, OMG. But Gemini, in the present moment, you're so different now, where you're more nonchalant about your dreams coming true or certain materializations or desired outcomes coming into fruition. Like you're more indifferent about certain things. It's not that you're ungrateful, but you're in a different space now where you look at things differently or you feel differently about certain things, and yeah, like I said, you're not ungrateful. It's not that. It's not that it's like I'm hearing Gemini. It's not that I'm ungrateful. And it doesn't matter. The fact that you're not like super excited or super energized about certain things happening and going your way, like there could be like a plethora of desired outcomes coming into fruition for you because you're being rewarded, but spirit prepared you. I feel like you picking up the slack was a test that was divinely orchestrated by spirit to prepare you to receive your dreams coming true or certain things being realized in your 3D reality. So you're not overly excitable about it. You are accepting certain rewards or gifts really gracefully right now. Um, and I see what it is coming towards you, happy to come towards you. Like, it's not like there's like a desired outcome. It could be like a relationship or a union or um, I don't know exactly what this is for you, Gemini, but there's something coming towards you that you've always wanted, and you're not too like gung ho about it. You're just like, I'll take it. After everything I've been through or after everything that I had to deal with, like, come hurry up. Like, at one point, you never thought it was possible. And now you're just like, can you come on? I just want to give you a round of applause. Like, I really, really think that's awesome. And I'm really taken aback how Spirit prepared you for this to receive so gracefully. It's beautiful. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, I feel like you're able to put your guard down. You're able to relax. You're able to enjoy yourself. It's like you're slowly starting to feel more like yourself and you're having fun, or you might be socializing more, meeting up with friends, or traveling, or having more free time, like you have more free time. Yeah, like something about that season or chapter is closed. Like all your hard work is paying off. Like you're done with something. Like, I'm done. Ooh, you're like Gemini, you're really giving bad bee vibes right now. Like, like you just have like a really high level of confidence And it's not you, it's not fluff either. It's like this is just your attitude now, and it's not, you're not mean, you're not vulgar, you're just literally different now after picking up the slack for however long you had to do it. It's like you just move differently, you deal with people differently, you interact with people differently. It's not rude, it's really balanced, it's healthy, and you're just kind of like done being like this excitable childlike person. You're more mature. Like, you could be more confident, or you could just have matured. And I feel like your person, or whatever this energy is coming towards you, really is picking up on the change here. And it's like you're ahead of them. It's like I'm constantly seeing you in the front, on the front lines, or in front, like, and you do it subconsciously. Like, I don't know, you could be the type to like just take charge or take the lead because you've programmed yourself to like be a leader or to get it done or make it happen. And there's something or someone that's just like following your lead loyally, like something or someone just loyally follows your lead. But I see them like opening the door for you. Like you're in charge, you're in front, but they're like making sure you don't trip on and fall on anything. They're making sure that that you got room, that you got space to do what you do. Um, yeah, you're in your energy, Gemini. Any last messages for Gemini spirit? Spirit is really like moving through you. You're like a vessel for the divine. Like spirit is really using you. Like you feel really connected, or you feel really intuitive. Like your intuition is so good. Like your intuition is like so calibrated. Like your programming is so fine tuned. Like you've really been prepared. You've really been aligned. I just heard I'm done. I just heard I'm done. And then here's the Five of Chalices in upright position. I feel like while all of this is happening, Gemini, there's like this energy in the background trying to distract you or get your attention. And it's like, to be honest, I low key was hearing it throughout the reading. Like there's this like chatter in the background, but it was so irrelevant. It's like you got this going on, you got this crazy phenomenon where your dream is chasing you, and it's like, what? Like somebody's been talking behind your back. Like there's somebody talking about you behind your back, or there's like gossip going on, and it's like, what? After all this, it's like, and I'm hearing like I'm done. Like somebody's been trying to get your attention. Somebody's been trying to like get you riled up. Someone's been trying to distract you, gossip about you, talk about you behind your back, or create like drama. And it's like they're giving up. Like, I'm done, I'm done. And they're emotional. Like they're upset, their feelings are hurt. They've hurt their own feelings. Like targeting you is like a huge mistake. They hurt their feelings. Thank you, Spirit. They really hurt their own feelings here. I feel like this person wanted to get into a quarrel with you, and they never even got eye contact from you. They never even got like the bare minimum from you. Like maybe they expected to frustrate you or like throw you off your game somehow. and they're giving up. Somebody's just like completely giving up, and they're like so hurt. Their feelings are so hurt, like they can barely talk. Like they can barely say it, but it's like they're whisper, "I'm done." Like that's how they're coming off. Like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. They don't care. They're not paying me any attention. They're not gonna give me any energy. They don't find me to be relevant or important in their life or in their situation. And I feel like this person just wants to feel like they are a part of your journey, your experience here, because you have been putting in so much work and you're being rewarded so your dream is chasing you, Gemini. Like there's somebody who wants desperately to just be involved in one way or another, good or bad, but it's like they're choosing to like be, thank you, Spirit, this person is choosing to like be a competitor instead of like a contributor or an ally. Or this person like thinks they're on your level or something, and they have no idea what's been going on in the back, and they behind the curtain or whatever. Like this person just is very unaware of like your situation and how much you deserve everything that you're getting and everything that's coming your way. They have completely given up. Honestly, I'm getting a vision of somebody laying in bed and like crying, but it's like the tears are just rolling down their face and they're looking at the ceiling. And it's because they've hurt their own feelings, trying to hurt yours. I feel like this person knew subconsciously that they weren't really going to get a reaction out of you. Like this person knew subconsciously or unconsciously that what they were doing was not the way to get a reaction out of you or a response out of you. I feel like they were just hoping that they had what it takes to be a part of something so great. But because I feel like they chose the wrong way to go about things, like this person went the wrong way about things. It's like they don't know any better, so they just started being mean or they just started talking about you. They didn't know how else to get involved. Like they wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to get involved because maybe the reward, you're getting a lot of recognition, like you're getting rewarded, and there's a lot of recognition that comes along with that. You might be very famous, very well known, very wealthy, and you put in so much work. Like this is something like you had like you do everybody's job. Like you put in the work. It's not a game. You really deserve everything coming your way, and this person just wants to be a part of it. Um, and they hated on it. That's how they felt involved. That's how they felt like they had something to do with it by being a hater, by having something to say. Thank you, Spirit. It made them feel better having something to say and just talking. Like having an opinion, having like a negative opinion, and then people listening to that negative opinion because it's controversial or it gives them some sort of spotlight. Like you clearly are who you say you are, Gemini. You deserve all the rewards that you're getting, all the recognition you're getting. Your dream is chasing you. You've accomplished something very phenomenal, and it wasn't easy. And somebody's just like, well, they don't deserve it. And it's like, you know, Like that, they want people to react to them. They want to have a say so. They want to just be seen. They want attention. So it's not like they even mean what they're saying. It's not like they even really got a bone to pick with you. It's not like this person really don't, it's not like they don't, it's not that like they don't, it's not that they truly don't like you. It's like they just are in need of a spotlight being on them. Um, but it's not because they did the work that you did. It's not because they deserve recognition. It's just like they're jealous. This is a jealous and envious person who sees you getting recognition, who sees you being rewarded, rightfully so. And they want that for themselves. So they're hating on you. And it's giving them something, it's giving them some attention because it's like, how could you say that? Why would you say that about so and so, about Gemini? Like, where is that coming from? But they're not getting that from you. They're not getting I worked so hard for this and you are just gonna, like, they're not getting that from you, Gemini. Gemini is not responding to this person emotional and so hurt. Like with the Five of Cups being in upright position, I'm feeling like this person wants you to get upset. Like, you're gonna make a mockery of all that I've worked hard for? You know, like you don't care about this person's, like, with the Three of Chalices in reverse position, Gemini is like, you are like a bad bee. Like, I see you like with like a resting bee face. Like you're so, you're nice, you're a sweetheart. You are a sweetheart, Gemini. I see you like you're socializing, you're sitting at a table with people that you deserve to sit with, but you got a resting bee face. When you walk up out of there, you got a resting bee face. You expect the doors to be open for you. You expect everybody to be on time. Like you got, you know, you're on that kind of time. You're on that kind of frequency. And this person is boohoo crying because they couldn't get a reaction out of you. Like, if they only knew the kind of time Gemini is on right now, they would just not. But this person is clearly delusional, or this person is clearly disillusioned, or has deceived themselves, lied to themselves, or this person has just simply made a mistake here. I feel like this person just didn't know any better, or this person has just like jealousy towards you and just wants your spotlight. But it's like all the gossip was in the background this whole entire time, was barely audible. You might have caught wind of somebody talking ish or somebody hating, but it never was more important than the tasks at hand, or what you were being approached with, or what you were accepting and being grateful for. The rewards coming your way were so much more relevant and more important to you. Like, this person just could not get the response and the reaction they wanted from you, and it has them very emotional, very upset. And this is exactly what they wanted from you. This person is lying in their bed at night, crying themselves to sleep, boohoo crying. This is what they wanted from you. They wanted to like pick at that wound, or pick at that sensitive spot. Like, you know, you've had to work really hard, or you've had to put in a lot of time. You've been picking up the slack, and you know, it's been really hard. It was a challenge. And they wanted to like pick at that weakness that really is a strength, and it backfired. It might be like known, like how hard you worked to get to where you were, or the sacrifices you've had to make to get to where you are today. And this person wants to like highlight your sacrifices, or highlight what you had to endure. Like, this person was trying to use that against you. Like, this person is like fault finding and looking for the negative side of your story or focused on the uncomfortable parts of your story, but they don't want to celebrate the reward that came through for you. They're not acknowledging the phenomenon that you are Gemini. I mean, I think it's really profound that your dream is chased you. Your dream had to chase you down in this message. Like, they hurt. They're hurt. And if they needed attention, if they wanted the attention, this is all we got for them. Like, this is all we have to offer is like, we're acknowledging their presence. We see how they hurt their own feelings, and it's really well deserved. This person is upset, and they deserve to be upset. I feel like they tried to like take low blows at you, and it didn't fire. It didn't touch you. Like they were taking shots at you. Gemini. One last message for Gemini. They wanted to ruin it because it was like you were getting rewarded, and it's like they wanted to like make you cry on your wedding day or like make you cry at your, graduation. Like bring up something really messed up. Your special day, something, something like coming through for you, something coming to fruition for you, and this person wanted to like take shots at you when you were like receiving some sort of reward, and that is not what happened. They ended up boohoo crying, not getting recognized, not getting that spotlight, not getting the attention, not getting a reaction out of you, not getting the reaction they wanted out of you. And they hurt about that. And in Gemini, like I said, you got this resting bee face. You moving like swiftly, you moving in silence. You got your spouse, you got your union, or you're working alongside with, the right people. You're like sitting at a table. They are not invited. This is like your energy. Like you are sitting at a different table from this person. This person is not able to sit at your table. And I'm getting a vibe this is your table. It's not like that same energy. Your dream is chasing you. Like your dream is trying to get a seat at your table. This is you really curated or created your own table here, and your dream is chasing behind. And the thing is, your dream isn't like this person begging for a spot at your table and don't deserve to be there. Like you like, come on, like your dream is welcome. This bully or whatever you want to thank you, spirit. This bully, this whatever is not welcome at your table. Like they picked the wrong side or something. I feel like this person is worried about getting talked about at your table. They're not sitting at your table and they're worried about getting talked about. Like you sitting at your table and it's like, y'all hear about so and so talking all that ish? Like, can you believe they had something to say? Like, da, 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 da. They're not even getting talked about. Six of Pentacles in reverse. At your table, this person does not have a name. This person doesn't have a name or a face at your table. That's what they say are boo crying. I'm getting talked about. They talking about me. They're not even getting talked about negatively. Like, this person could have did all this gossiping about you, all this negative talk about you at their table. Like, you were the topic, Gemini, at their table, wherever that was. And it's like, because of your table being your table, something about your table, this person is like obsessed about. They're obsessed about the people sitting at your table. They're obsessed about who you talking to, what you talking about. They don't know. They don't have access. They don't have an invite. They're worried about getting talked about. And it's like they're not even getting talked about at your table. And me as your reader, I'm just happy to read the energy for you, Gemini. They don't got a name at your table. This person does not have a presence at your table. You might know who they are. You might have caught wind of it, or you might have acknowledged the fact that this was going on behind your back. But at your table, Gemini, this person does not have a name or a face. And maybe that's why they're crying. Like, they don't know if they get talked. It's like their worst nightmare or their worst fear is getting talked about by you. And they're like suffering from that worry and that concern and that anxiety that, oh, now they're the laughing stock, or they're getting talked about. They don't got nothing to worry about, but they're trapped in that karma. That's what happens energetically. That's how they're feeling. Like, they feel like they're getting talked about. They feel like they're getting laughed at, and they're not the topic of conversation. I just want to leave off on you, Gemini. Like, I just want one last message. Like, what is to be expected? What's next for you? One last message for Gemini. Like, what is there to talk about? Like, this person is delusional to even be crying, boohoo, crying about, I hope they're not talking about me, or man, they talking about me, I'm getting laughed at. They are complete, like, yo, this person is not the topic. This person is not the situation. This ain't they ain't the one. Your dream had to chase you down, Gemini. That's how we gonna leave off on this reading. Good night.